Hi, this is Andrew Sheaf with Mastering Flow. I help triathletes identify the critical skills for fast swimming, and I provide them with the tools to learn those skills in any location. We're continuing our series on using training equipment in the water. We're going to discuss all of the benefits of using training equipment as well as the potential drawbacks. I'm going to provide you with all the strategies that I know to effectively use training equipment to improve your swimming. We're going to start off with discussing paddles. Before we discuss the reasons you should use paddles and the situations where that makes sense, we're going to discuss the reasons that you shouldn't use paddles. With almost every piece of gear, the most common reason people choose to use equipment is to hide their weaknesses. Needless to say, this is not a very good reason to use training gear. This is certainly true of paddles. Paddles can help you create fake propulsion. What I mean by that is that they help you move more water than you could otherwise perform with just your hands. Further, they remove the skill of moving water backwards. The size of the paddle and the shape of the paddle really help you move more water backwards than you could otherwise. It creates the illusion that you're more effective than you actually are, and this can prevent you from actually addressing the underlying problem. Once the paddles come off, you're confronted with reality and you face the realization that you haven't improved nearly as much as you may have thought. What's worse is that paddles can actually make your skills worse because they tend to reward muscling through the water. Needless to say, you need to be careful using paddles. Now, my goal is not to convince you that you should never use paddles again. In fact, I'm about to show you how they can actually be really useful. Just know that if you're using them to hide your weaknesses, you're not doing yourself any favors. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll show you why paddles can be an effective tool. To make sure you're notified when future videos are released, click on the subscribe button below. It really helps me spread the word about more effective swimming, and the more I can spread the word about effective swimming, the more videos and the more topics I'll address for you.